Hi guys, this is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, and I'm here with another plan with me. This is my spread from last week, and this week I am planning for the week of February 14th through February 20th, and I am bringing out this kit from Sadies Stickers that I have just been looking at and loving and just fantasizing about using it. If I'm being honest, it's so pretty. And just so I got it, I think I got it last year during the Black Friday sale, and I have been salivating at it for months. And even was tempted not to use it because it's so pretty. And I've just been doing something different lately where I'm just feeling kind of in a funk. Not like a planning funk where I don't want to plan, but just kind of like I'm doing the same things or the kits are all looking the same, and or I'm buying too many kits and have nowhere to put them. And so one of the things that happened in February, honestly, was I pulled in what I would consider unconventional kits I've had for years, older kits, unfoiled kits. But this one right here, for the week of Valentine's Day week, I had to go with something that was just on brand, so to speak, for February and for Valentine's Day. So I got this kit, and I also got this kit for the monthly. So I'm pretty sure I pulled in, I can't remember honestly, but I'm pretty sure I looked at the deco that came with the monthly, which is a little larger. Sorry, I am doing my voiceover in the middle of the day, so you're gonna hear all kinds of things in the background, including kids. But I pulled in the deco from that monthly as well, or the add-ons that I got during that time, and this is what I ended up with. So to start off with, I put down my base, of course, put down my bottom washi. So beautiful. Her bottom washi, this is her planner, and her, by her I mean Sadie Stickers, her planner, that's Cocomelon. This might not work. Her planner and her sticker kit, and there's a little more space in the bottom, so I just drop it down so that I can make use of that just a little bit by dropping down my date covers as well, so I have more room at the top to decorate above the date covers. And that's what you're seeing here. Here, I am dropping down the date covers because I want more room to decorate. I want more space up there so it looks less cluttered when I get to throwing stuff up there. And I can't do that in all of the spreads, but when I can, I do. Because ultimately, I don't want to drop down the date covers if I can't also drop down the bottom washi, because I still want the space to plan, because I'm always trying to fit a lot of things in. Because in my planning style, I want it to look as pretty as I can. I want it to look as cluttered as I can. But ultimately, I'm trying to fit as much in because there is kind of a purpose and a function to my memory planning. I'm really trying to compare what I actually did, which is what's going on in this planner, with what I plan to do, and making decisions there. And of course, I need to actually follow the lessons, the decisions I need to make. But you know what? That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different goal. Right now, we're on the identify phase. That's pretty much the phase we stay on for all the years. We identify, and then we make no changes. But you know, that's a whole different. Oops, whole different story. But. Oh, I should also mention that I'm kind of congested, and if you hear that a little bit, so sorry about that. It just happens. I got kids. They get things. So there's that. So back to the plan with me in the spread. I am adjusting the bottom washi right now, and I am still putting down my full boxes. I'm trying to put the florals spaced out a certain way and then fill in the other spaces with non-floral boxes. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And then coming up, I lose quite a bit of camera footage, and so it kind of cuts out and skips to the completed base. So what I basically did was put in the February month that is from Randy Plans, and I do the date covers. I finish up the full boxes. I put in those heart dividers. Those are from Sadie Stickers. And then, of course, all of those swoops, flourishes, those are also from Sadie Stickers. The swoops, wait, nope. Nope, they're not. They're from the Giving Girl, and the straight swoops. Well, they're not swoops because they're straight, but the dingle hearts, those are from Sadies Stickers. Here, I'm trying to figure out which of my holiday stickers to use. Excuse me. And I settled on the Happy Valentine's Day from Letters to Apollo. I had these heart, I don't know what we call them. Let's just call them embellishment from Sadie Stickers that I pulled in. I love how they looked in this spread. I bought them last year. I'm pretty sure she offered them this year. And if she does a throwback, hearts are always, or I mean, just when she does throwbacks, she puts up a request box on her Instagram and just ask for them because hearts are always in. It's not a season for love, right? You kind of want to have them around Valentine's Day because it matches a lot of the kids, but there's always time for heart embellishments. Here, I layer over some boxes just to note that I have a Zoom meeting. That Zoom meeting script is from Letters to Apollo. I pull in a butterfly embellishment because I was just in the mood. And then I pull in a coffee sticker from Crafts by Towie. Here, I'm just putting in boxes and the heart checklist so that I can see what my spacing is going to look like, pulling in some embellishments. And I see this kit as a fairy tale kit. That's how it looks to me with the castle, and it just has that vibe, that soft feminine vibe. I pull in some dividers. I'm not positive. I believe those dividers are from Sadie Stickers. And then I pull in a laptop sticker, older one from my collection from Scribble Prints Co. I'm pretty sure I don't know, but she's unlikely to have those around anymore. They're pretty old. And then these heart balloons are from Crafts by Towie. And I just wanted to note that I won my motion to strike. I worked really hard in the past couple weeks working on and doing research for my motion to strike. I wish I would have wrote that prettier, but it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that now. But I won my motion to strike hearing, but that didn't dispose of all the issues. The judge took it under advisement, so we had to wait. And so sometimes it's always hard when you work so hard and you present an argument, you kind of want to answer it. Like, did I win? Did I lose? But often is the case, they take it under advisement and then kind of slide into your email with the answer just out of nowhere. It totally blows your day up. But that's what we had to wait for. Not the blowing up of the day, but for the ruling. So I just noted that I won my motion, and then I put the but wait because we still had to wait for the complete ruling. I put down a bow checklist just to note some things that I got done. I did a Greek rice bowl. My husband had softball, but Z fell asleep in the car, so Jacob and I didn't end up getting out of the car. We watched from the truck and played Roblox. And then I did the boys' night routine when we got back and tried to cut stickers for the first time with my portrait. My portrait was silhouette portrait that I got for Christmas, and it was a complete fail. Moving to Tuesday, I overslept big time. So I just layered over some circles and pulled in a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. that's in some pajamas and just noted it was business on top and party on the bottom. I actually don't like to do that because I'm always afraid that I have to get up from my camera and someone might accidentally see or something like that. But yeah, I was running late. Noted that I had a merits hearing. That gavel sticker is from Honey Inked. And then under that, notice that I started doing some research on Disney as I began to realize that Go Wild was actually going to happen. I then pulled in some stickers, again, trying to see how everything's going to fit. So I pull those in and then I go back to fill them out, noting that I needed to go visit a client at an elementary school. And that's what I did. And I pulled in that lunchbox sticker from, you guessed it, Crafts by Towie. I then filled in the rest of the day. And those particular flourishes and swoops are actually from Sadie Stickers. Then I pull in Oh, I didn't pull in anything. Oh, I did pull in some embellishments from Honey Inked and then fill out the rest of the day, noting that I needed to complete some charts for my hearings and chop some veggies in preparation for meal prep. I did the boys' bedtime routine. Sorry, I had to think about it. And we needed to figure out our car seat situation for traveling. So, just stuff that I needed to do. On Wednesday, I pull in this sticker from Sadies Sticker. I think this was on her add-on sheet. I don't know what she calls her add-on sheet, but I think it's the journaling add-on sheet, but I got it in premium matte white. I believe so. And so I pull in this and I pull in the mom and baby sticker from Paper Shire, and just note that I told him no or something, and he literally took a chewed up chicken nugget out of his mouth and smashed it in my face, because that's what we're doing now. That kid right there, that one's different. I don't really know what's gonna happen with that one. That one's a little different. And I mean, there was some thought in that. And he smushed it in my face, and yeah, that's how my day started out. Wrote down a checklist just to note some of the things I got done. Most of it was about spending all my money on being an adult. Not my favorite. And then I layered over some fancy boxes and pulled in a quarter box, and just noted that I spruced up a bit, did my hair, tried to look cute, and then met up with the girls at Uchiko for happy hour. Then I pulled in some embellishments to try to make that space look kind of special. And my favorite really was I said that heart flourish swoop thing was from Sadies Stickers, but it's from the Pretty Pink Co. My bad. Yeah, and she might, I don't know if she'll still have that, but I would, if you're ever interested in stickers that shops don't have anymore, I would just ask. I don't think shops are so accommodating. I would just simply ask if they have it, if they're going to have it, and when, and I'm pretty sure they'll, make it work for you. And then I get home from girls' night only to have everyone waiting around the house wondering what they're going to eat. So then I had to do dinner for the boys. I was not amused by that. Moving to Thursday, I pull in a scalloped header, layer over some arrow-looking stickers. This is another time where I am putting stickers down to fill out the space and see if everything's going to fit. So that's what I'm doing here. And I've been doing that a lot in this particular spread. And I kind of like it. I probably should do it for the whole week, but I would completely forget what I had planned, like words-wise, if I did that, because my brain, I need more sleep. That's what I'm realizing. My brain doesn't work because I need more sleep. And I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start sleeping. I promise. That is on my to-do list. So I fill out where I lay down stickers so I can then fill out the words. I start off by putting down a mommy and baby nursing sticker from Paper Shower, just to note that I am still nursing. Weaning is going relatively well. I wrote down that I had a family group conference and a service planning meeting. I didn't like my handwriting, but I only changed one. I whited out the FGC and put in a Zoom meeting, and that script sticker is from Letters to Apollo. I used it earlier in the spread. Scrolling down, I then come down and put down a bow checklist so that I can jot down a few things that happened that afternoon. And I thought the full box had a lot of extra space, so I go back and kind of try to fill in and balance out some of the embellishments and swoops from different parts of the spread and add a little bit of balance. And I choose the full box in that space to get that done. And I think when I zoom out, you can really see why. And I like how that turned out. moving down to the checklist. I don't often decorate around the checklist, but I felt like I needed a little something. I couldn't make that particular camera work, but then I pulled in a different camera. Both of those are from Crafts by Towie to kind of make that space work without the shapes being weird. I jot down a few things that I got done. I had a Zoom meeting with a client. No, that wasn't my client. That was a parent of a client. And I needed to take Jacob to his facial speech therapy. I put in an Amazon order and did some filming. Finished up by putting down that swatch sticker from the sheet, the add-on sheet, just to note that we went to HEB and they had these cute little kids cards. So they've always had like the hand carry cards. You probably don't know what I'm talking about because you may not have an HEB, but most grocery stores have the baskets. I like to call them buggies. And when I call it a buggy, Jacob looks at me like I'm crazy. But they have the baskets, right, that you push. And then they also have the handheld baskets when you don't have that many, or you think you don't have that many, and you don't have that many things to buy, and then you end up having to go put it in the big basket because it gets too heavy. Anyways, so HEB always had the kids version of the hand basket, but now they have the kids version of the push basket, the buggies. And both Jacob and Z got one and was ramming into everything at the store. By everything, I mean my legs. It was so adorable. I mean, when you're a parent, everything's adorable, but it truly was objectively adorable. And so we spent more time than we should have in HEB letting the kids put things into their very own cart. On Friday, I layer over a mom and baby sticker in the morning just to signify that time I had with Z. I put down a header and a bow checklist to jot down a few things. I needed to file a divorce for a client. I probably should say it's for me. I know it's for a client. That's what I do for a living, but I am not getting a divorce. But I'm filing a divorce. I needed to make some visit requests and submit some final decrees, as well as do a visit at a high school. And then I pulled the trigger and bought Disney tickets. Man, oh man, those things are expensive. I then went with the family to the mall because we wanted to upgrade a few pieces of our luggage. On Saturday, I pulled some deco in from the kit and a sleep mask from Simply Said Life, just to note that I slept in. And I don't think Simply Said Life is open, but I don't think she offers the same kind of stickers, if any. So I don't know that I'm going to keep linking her shop below because I don't know that that's helpful because you can't get stickers from her. So I just kind of want to know that because I, in every spread, use stickers from her shop, but it doesn't appear to be the same. Her shop doesn't have the same offerings. So I'm just going to stop mentioning it. I then noted that I needed to do some Disney prep, and I went to Academy to get some matching shirts for the family. I'm a huge fan of matching shirts. I get them a lot, or used to get them a lot for Jacob and my husband. I am a big fan of finding my family in a crowd simply without yelling all over the place, and I often do that by matching shirts. Now we've got an extra bundle, and we're me too. So I wanted to get some shirts so that I could finally use my Cricut. I'm kind of embarrassed about how little I actually use my Cricut, but finally use my Cricut to make some shirts. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak at all. Make some shirts. Where am I? So then I put down a scalloped half box. I don't know what we call that, half box, half circle. Anyway, to note that we went to the All Abilities Park in Round Rock so that Jacob could meet up with some friends, and they all have the same laser tag stuff. And so they all meet up. There's like 10 to 12 of them, and then they go play laser tag throughout the park. And Z fell asleep again in the car, so that means I was stuck kind of hanging out in the car while he slept. And then when he woke up, I got to go out and talk to the parents and play at the playground with Z. And it was a lot of fun. It was good use of our time, good outside time for the boys. On Sunday, I just noted that my husband cooked breakfast and I did that. Well, I haven't filled that out at this point. It looks like first I put down all the stickers so I can see where they are, and then I go back to fill them out after I see the spacing. And I start off with noting that, oh, I didn't even write that in first. So I wrote in, I'm figuring this out with you guys. I wrote in some things that I did later on the day. So this day, now that I remember, it's been a while, was a lot of figuring things out with making shirts. I needed to do the designs, I needed to weed, I needed to cut. It was a whole thing. I didn't realize how much vinyl you need. I needed to go back and get more vinyl. So I went back to Michael's and I then had to pull out the heat press that I've had for years and never ever use. Well, I've never used. People use it when they come to my house and they use my supplies to make things for me that I should be making for myself, but I never used on my own. So we had to pull it out and we got it done, and it was so easy and fun. I got a little bit addicted. I did end up going back to the store. That's probably plans for a different day. I go back to the store and buy more shirts and make an extra shirt than I planned, things like that. But I also want to note that I pulled in this butterfly because I remembered that I pulled in a butterfly at the beginning, and I just kind of wanted to circle back and close that loop. And that's it. I zoom out so you can see the entire spread, and I know that I'm biased, but I think it came out wonderfully. If you enjoyed this plan with me, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you. And I don't have anything else. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.